What's going on? What's going on, good people?
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? I'm Lamar. That's my brother, Casey Fowler, and this is episode 117 of the Foul Language Podcast. So, brother,
Man. And like 116 other times, y'all go ahead and get your accessories right, get your kids to bed, put your headphones on if you're at work, because you might just hear some foul language. Let's get it, man. Let's go.
you got that right. Roll.
Perfect.
All right, brother, before we get things kicked off, we're going to do like we always do and kick off with the accessory check in. So, brother, what are your accessories for this wonderful evening?
Well, I just got vodka today. No brown this time, just vodka. And then tonight I got a Liga Bravada. I think I'm saying that shit right.
Ooh, H99. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's pretty. The first hit was kind of spicy, but it's mellowing in pretty good. I like it.
You're going to like it. You're going to like it.
Pretty fucking smooth.
I'm pretty sure. You're going
I
to
haven't hit it. Haven't tried it with the vodka just yet because I've been smoking. I ain't sipped my drink yet, but I'm gonna see what the parents like. Let y'all know on the next one. How about you, bro? What you got going on over there?
All right, so I've been looking at this cigar. I think you smoked it already, but the what is it? Jack Dog, something. Blackbird cigars.
Oh yeah, I
That's the
smoke
one.
those as soon as I get them.
I don't. I usually let mine sit for a month, and then I smoke the previous month when the next month comes. So where we are right now, I think some should be coming next week. So I'll smoke last month. So that's how I do that. And now I am to the new Infinity bottle, and we've got this guy that my lovely wife got me for Christmas.
Pretty fancy.
Got,
I remember when you brought it by the house.
yeah, sir, I did. So I didn't even want to pour it yet. So this is it. So the only thing I'm having problem with is the lid. It keeps wanting to creep up. I don't know if I overfilled it too much because I had that bad boy like to right there at first. I was like, yeah, let me break that little corner off. So now I'm pouring up. We got another Infinity mix. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I had a lot of some little bottles. I had way more than I thought. So I still have a few more. So when this gets down after tonight, I'll be stocking this back up. So that's what we got. So we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, Infinity bottle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time we like to bring some positivity in our world out there to y'all, man. It's called What's Best in Life or the Wibble. You know what I'm saying? It's every negative word. You got to find the positive in it, man. So, brother, what is best in life?
So on the anime front, I'll start there because you always touch on anime and stuff and what you're watching, and I always forget. But we are watching what are we watching? We're watching Classroom of the Elite with Ayana Koji. For those that know, that's one of my favorite kind of anime with super smart characters. So it's a little slow sometimes, and there's a lot of fucking characters, but it's pretty good. I like it. We watching that this Sunday, or Saturday. No, this Saturday. The final episode of the season of Solo Leveling comes out. It's titled The Rise. So based on that, if y'all are caught up or know anything about Solo Leveling, you know what that word means, and I'm excited because I know.
I'm waiting on the dub still.
I couldn't wait, so it's fine. I am fine watching it. So it's all good. So we watching that. I'm hoping that they sneak in an announcement and say like season 2 coming out in May or some shit. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's like an early second season and not like a year or 2 year second season. I mean, with that animation though, I get it, but you know, whatever. Let's see. What else did we do? We ended up watching stuff still. We're caught up on X-Men 97. Good times. We'll talk more about that later. Also, where is it at? I don't know if you got. No, you wouldn't have seen it because I didn't light it then. This lighter right here, I have had for so long, and it hasn't worked for so long. This week, I finally fixed it, and it finally does this. You know, I knew it wasn't gonna do it because I wanted it to do it, so I was okay with that because it's been like firing up every single time. But I knew as soon as I said, "Bam," it wasn't going to do it. That's all right. Little performance anxiety. So lighter works. Nice triple flame. Nice heavyweight. It's got a punch on the end. I was not a fan of this lighter because it didn't work well, but now that it works well, it's actually a pretty nice lighter. Um, let's see what else is going on. We have a new addition to the family as of today, a couple hours ago. I think its name is Cinnamon Toast Princess. I think the kids just kept adding names, so I think
That's
they're
a
going to
long
call
ass name.
because it was supposed to be like cinnamon toast for like cinnamon toast crunch,
Right,
and
right,
then Lamar was like princess.
right.
Okay, so we have a bunny by the name of Cinnamon Toast Princess. Yes,
Gnarly.
yep. This is my excitement.
Hey, it's all right. We're probably going to end up having one sooner or later. The wife been want one for a couple months. So
Yeah, and Lamar,
it's like,
you got a bunny.
it's like this tomorrow lady that does them. She want to get them from her,
Mm-hmm.
but no
Yeah,
time
let's
soon.
see what else is going on. MF Research is doing good. I didn't hit my 2 videos this week, but we got some videos in the queue coming up. Um, I watched your video. That was pretty good. I did have one observation. I'll talk about that a little bit offline. I meant to check it to see what the latest on the comments were on that one, but I forgot. Let's see what else is going on. What's going on? Work is work. Had good cigars. I took off today, so got to hang out. Slept in. I went to bed early. Woke up at like 8. Went to my chair and went back. It was glorious. I hadn't done that in a long time, so that was a good time. So got up, did a little cleaning, did some editing, did some filming, did all kind of productive stuff, and now we're here. So I think that's really it. Nothing really too big going on this week, but that's about it. So, brother, what is best in life?
Well, Melon Warriors is rolling, man. We're back again. Just got a new subscriber. Shout out to Mr. Heath, aka Melvin Heath. He actually went to
Ooh,
school with you, and he
I know
was
Melvin.
yeah, he was Dre's teacher in elementary
Pizza,
school.
yeah.
He just subscribed. He was like, "Oh man, this your channel?" I'm like, "Yeah." All right, I'm subscribing right now. He went right on and did it. Shout out to him, man. He also lost his pops like a week or two ago, man. So
Oh,
condolences to
man,
them.
man.
Um, what
Yeah.
else? Keontae came back from his 1 day out of town trip to NOLA. He's back.
Mhm.
He had a pretty good time and an interesting story transpired. I don't know if I should say it up here. Oh fuck it, I don't fucking care. Interesting story. So in one of the rooms, um, Caucasian kid and highly melanated kid. And the Caucasian kid called the highly melanated kid the N word.
Oh, not on
So
the trip, bro.
so the highly melanated kid proceeded to take his belt off and was whooping his ass. I don't condone violence some of the time, but that was fucking gnarly.
That
I
may
just
end up on the news later.
I
Wow.
just put my fucking hand up like, hey man, fuck them. Gotta do what you gotta do. But my son's back. He's came back safe, had a good time, great experience. Saw some stuff, took pictures of a lot of stuff. Had a good time. His first little out of town trip. So that was that. Had to buy a fucking new lawnmower.
Oh yeah,
Um
you said that last week.
yeah, I went and it came in or whatever, and that was a pain in the ass to put together. I hate fucking engineers. Um
There we go
I,
again.
yeah, I was actually gonna send you a picture mid me putting that bitch together because I was in that bitch hot. And I was like, I hate fucking engineers the way they had the fucking back
Well,
tire shit set up. Like it was just
man,
fucking
whatever,
stupid.
man.
It
Y'all
was
rich turners,
stupid.
leave us alone, man.
It was stupid. Like, y'all should put y'all shoes on, switch fucking hats for a fucking day. And y'all be like, oh yeah, yeah, that shit is stupid. But
Usually, depending on the industry, but they call it producibility.
mhm.
Usually we'll get in there when it gets, especially if it's a new design of something. In the prototyping phase, the producibility meetings will get you doing that. So it happens sometimes, but then they might just be like, y'all figure that shit out. Y'all gonna break it anyway.
Give me a job where I could be an engineer liaison for some trucks or some shit. I'm like, no, y'all need to change that because that's fucking stupid. And here's why.
They
Well,
actually do that a lot. Um,
really?
yeah, I mean a lot of times, especially back, I mean haven't sat in on design meetings in a couple of years, but yeah, they would call them the users. and they would be in like, "Hey, this is what we do out there," or "This is how this really works," or whatever. And yeah,
I
and
love to
even
sit
on, I
down.
know, on some repairs that I sat in on, they would have them talking about like the repairs, and that's where I first learned that they don't be giving a damn about the manual, and that's a lot of times why they be over torquing and shit, and it's all kind of fun stuff. Yep, see, yep, right there. Hmm.
Anyway, back to my what's best in lives. So yeah, I got the front yard cut. Me and the boys are gonna go back in the backyard and take care of business tomorrow.
All
Had to
right.
get another fucking weed eater because the battery on mine was fucking no more good. So I went to go just replace the fucking battery at Walmart, and
Mm.
the fucking battery was like 90 fucking bucks. I said, fuck that. I'm gonna spend $68 on a brand new fucking weed eater. I'm not paying $90 for no goddamn battery. You out your mind. I looked on Amazon and the same battery's like 50 bucks. I said, man, fuck that. I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
keep this brand new one right here and take care of the battery this time, and that's gonna be fucking that. And
Man, if
other
you
than
were
that,
close, I would have just gave you my whole weed, man. It's been sitting here collecting dust.
that would have been nice. But okay, so I take care of business, man. I do what I need to do. So
Mm-hmm.
uh what else? In game on the gaming front, man, Rise of the Ronin, man, that shit is fucking amazing. Love that fucking
Mm-hmm.
game, man. Excellent story. Um I really think that's a good contender for game of the year for 2024. Personally, for anybody who's
Mm.
played it yet, what y'all think? Because I think the shit's an amazing fucking game. Like I said
Want to go
before,
look at some gameplay right now.
it was like Ghost of Tsushima
You said Dynasty Warriors, right?
and Dynasty Warriors had a baby,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what the
Yeah.
baby came out to fucking be, man. It's really good. I got my character's black. The motherfucker look like Samuel L. Jackson. It's just so fucking funny. Well, next time I play it and I get to do a close up, I'm gonna take a picture and see you that shit. That
Yeah,
motherfucker look
send it to me. If you send it to me in time, I'll put it in here because I'd like to see
yeah,
that.
yeah. Motherfucker look just like Samuel L. Jackson. So when I
What's the
pop
game called again?
Rise of Ronin,
Well, I'm looking it up for after this.
so then goddamn every time I sit down and get ready to play, I'm like, Samurai, motherfucker, I'm gonna play this shit, motherfucker. Cut that bitch, motherfucker. Hands off, motherfucker. Like it's amazing, man. The graphics and everything, and
Yeah, I'm
it's
just
kind of
looking at the you know how the videos pop up. It looks amazing.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a
Like
game, man.
it's
It's like a game,
yeah.
and a gaming system that's not 20 years old. I'd be in it too.
Yeah, this shit was amazing, man. Anime wise, finally finished all of Jujutsu Kaisen stuff. Finished the second season. Finally watched the whole fucking movie. I know I'm late, but
What you say?
holy shit,
I told
holy
you.
shit,
I told you.
holy shit! Like I can't wait for the next one, man. Like they
I
ended it like
told
that. I was
you.
like, what the fuck?
I
And I was
told
watching
you.
it, and I called Mom. I was like, she was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Nothing. Watching Jujutsu Kaisen, because they had just sealed Gojo and they trying to get Gojo out." And she was like, "I hang up on you." I said, but yeah, that shit
Told
is
you was that
amazing
dude.
work, man.
Told you.
Yeah, that's amazing fucking work, man. 200 fucking what is it? 200 seconds that he killed like 1,000 of them motherfuckers. I said, God damn, like the action, the goriness of it, the unsuspecting goriness was just fucking amazing. Like chick lift her head up and she ain't even say shit. She ain't had time to talk. Sukuna don't play no fucking games
Nah,
for
you
that
know.
motherfucking bitches. But great
Yo,
fucking anime,
it's
man.
called Malevolent Shrine. That is
Hey,
so hardcore, man.
that
Malevolent.
should go in
Malevolent.
like
Malevolent? Yeah. One of them.
if you
Malevolent.
haven't watched it yet and you're a fan of it, you need to start wasting time if y'all ain't seen that shit yet. Cause I'm like about to drop all the fucking spoilers on here if y'all don't motherfucking watch it. Cause man, that shit was so cold.
Yeah.
I was
It,
locked
it
in for
was
like
so
3 days.
it was
Nothing
so
but
funny, y'all, because he was like, man, I don't know about this Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm watching it. Just wait. Just wait. It's coming. It's coming.
yeah, and it came. That Shibuya
Yeah,
art
dude.
shit was man, that shit was fucking
Yes, sir.
insane. Insane. That shit rose to like in my top 5 animes after that shit for real. Um, but yeah,
Now, I
other than
won't say top five animes, but that arc is pretty high up there for me.
It's up there. It's up there. I
Yeah.
told her it's better.
That
I told Janeke it's better than Demon Slayer. I don't care what nobody says. I think it's better than Demon Slayer. I
Woo, he
don't care.
might get some heat on that one. That was
I don't
that's
care.
tall.
I don't care. I think it's better than Demon Slayer.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Put a pin in that. That's a topic.
Indeed. Indeed. We'll do that.
Because matter of fact, so we don't forget, I will make sure that's in. Keep going, brother. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But other than that, man, smoking a cigar, chopping it up. Allergies kicking my butt, but I'm still here, man. And we went to Juicy Crab yesterday. Got some crab and shit.
Hmm.
Kevin wanted to eat with Janeke, and hers was a little spicy, so his face was turning red and shit. And it's like, here, man, you want some of mine? Yeah. So
What you asked for?
man, it was a good time, man. Good time, good vibes. Even
Good
Janeke got
shit.
in on the WWE 2K24 yesterday, and
Hmm.
she won one. We did like 3 or 4 fucking rounds, and she won. So, and then wrestling, WrestleMania is about to be fucking the same for all my wrestling people out there. That shit's building up, and it's gonna be fucking epic. I can't fucking wait. The Rock just beat Cody Rhodes to a fucking bloody pope, so I'm interested to see how that's gonna fucking go. And yeah, that's what's best in life.
All right, everybody. As it has been talked about, even as recent as today in the Wibble, my brother is an avid gamer. I appreciate games. Dabble a little bit in the old games. I still say I'm gonna get a PS5 to just burn through all of God of War one day. I'm gonna take like a week off and do it, but don't know when that's gonna happen. Because there's too many new firearms and other things that I want to buy. So yeah, there's that. But what we wanted to talk about is people, talk about gaming in a bad light. But Kevin or KC talks a lot about how it's his stress reliever. So I wanted to get your thoughts on that. And how do you feel gaming helps you reduce your stress?
Interesting, man. Interesting. For starters, I want to say it's gonna take you longer than a fucking week if you go burn through all the God of Wars and do every fucking thing. Because I just did
You know
that.
I am. You know I
It took
am.
about a month and a half to beat everything, including the last DLC that came out. Amazing fucking work, all of them. Good job, guys. Can't wait for the next one. But does gaming reduce stress? I would say it depends on the person. It also depends on the game. Because some
Mm-hmm.
games is, you know what I'm saying, it's just really fucking simple where you just run through it, do what you do. What game I could use for example? Saints Row 2 when I was deployed was a real stress reliever for me. I would just go
Mm-hmm.
and shoot shit out of people. Uh Grand Theft
That's
Auto was another one. I just run around punching the fuck out of people. Like I would specifically find people that look like the motherfuckers I'm mad at, then I just go run and punch the shit out of them. Um, Same thing with like it just depends. But if you're looking for a challenge, just to kind of take your mind away from the real world and everything that's going in the real world, which I do that also, because sometimes you just need to. For me personally, I just need to step away, be a completely different character in a completely different fucking time zone, some fucking where doing something else, just for a little bit, so I can get my head together and get back in the fucking fight. But it also adds to it. Don't get me wrong, it also adds to it. If you're playing something that's too fucking difficult, like the fucking shit with the butterfly bitch that I tried to play like 3 fucking years ago. Fuck that
I knew that
butterfly
was
bitch.
coming. I knew it was coming.
Sicario or whatever the fuck that shit had me stressed the fuck out. Madden, if you're a real serious ass Madden fucking player, that shit'll stress you the fuck out. It will not help with your fucking stress at all, in my opinion, man. Unless you just a nerf type motherfucker, you just be spamming and all that other shit, and you just do it like that. But if you just an avid player or something, you just fuck shit. Fuck. I
Mhm.
mean, that doesn't reduce your fucking stress. It just depends on what mood I'm in, what kind of game I want to play at that time, and what am I stressed about. Like, I don't play nothing if I'm stressed about my finances. I'm not gonna go on a fucking game and be a billionaire or some shit, because that's just gonna make me fucking pissed off even more. So I just play shit, just kind of, you know what I'm saying, just decompress, man. I come home from work when I was working, bit retired around here. Um, when I was working, and
Yes, sir.
just I come home, talk to the kids, smoke a cigarette with the wife, I jump on the game for a few minutes. They kind of just deviate away from the shit day I had or the long day I had, or to not bring work home. I pour a little bit of my time in that, because that's what I consider my me time. It's
Mm-hmm.
more than just stress. It's something to do that I like to do, that, you know what I'm saying, just helps me focus on something else. And then when I come back into the fucking real world, I'm focused. Believe it or fucking not, gaming for me actually helped with my sense of direction. Believe it or not.
I
Like,
respect that. I do
like
because that was my
I,
issue with a lot of games. I keep getting lost.
yeah, I shit you not. Like, it helped with my patience. It helped with my sense of direction.
Mm-hmm.
It helped with me being you know what I'm saying, meticulous with certain fucking things. Cause certain games and shit, you gotta do all these side quests and little ins and outs to fucking level up to where you could beat a certain person where you can't beat first. And you could transition that mindset when you play the game in the real life. And people don't even think about, I don't know too many people that think about doing that shit as an option. Like apply your mentality while you're playing this game in the real life, and watch how successful you end up turning out. Because it's fucking possible if you put the same kind of energy into the game. I mean, in the real life that you put into the game, like, oh, I want to get this armor, or I want to get all the coins, or I want to do all the side quests, or I want to find this or find that. You put that same energy in fucking real life also. And hey, number one, that's reducing stress because your real life ain't as stressful because you taking care of fucking business. And
Mhm.
number two, it's just fucking fun. I mean, it's fun as hell,
Mhm.
man. That's really pretty much it, man. I know deployment was a big thing for me with my 360 because after a while I was like closed off from everybody and I just go in my own little fucking bubble and just
Mhm.
play my fucking game and just zone the fuck out, man, until I call somebody or something like that. But that's really where it started for me. And there's even studies that shows for men specifically that gaming
Mhm.
has been found to be a stress relief. I ain't gonna say women don't play to get, what I'm saying, stress or nothing like that reduced, but the study showed like years ago that for men it actually helps. So that's pretty much it, man. What you think? I know you're not a big gamer like that, man. So from your MF and research standpoint, I'm just fucking with you. Man. The old school games be pissing me off, but them bitches stress me the fuck out. The little handheld me you shit. Oh my god, man! I've been trying to play gargoyles and shit and alter beasts and
Oh, I didn't even play guard. Yeah, Alter Beast is hard. Without a
shit
game
stress
genie, Alter Beast is hard.
man, stressing me the fuck out. I try to play Lion King. I can't get past the goddamn.
Lion King is notoriously hard.
Oh my god! I almost threw that bitch across the room one day. I put that bitch down, man. NBA Jam. I couldn't beat fucking Chicago for shit. It took me fucking 20 times to fucking beat their ass. Like them old games stress you the fuck out, man. That might be something else we can talk about too later on. But go ahead, bro. I'm my bad. I
Oh man.
digress.
So, um, for me, I understand how they can reduce stress. It makes a lot of sense. I can see it because of that escapism. That's one piece of it, and then that one to completely take your mind off of the things that you're dealing with or you're experiencing. You can focus on the things that are in the game and kind of get tunnel vision for a little bit, like you said, you zone out a little bit. Um, One thing though, like again, like you said with the money piece, if it's too close to say a problem with a situation that you're having, it could be triggering. But I mean, each his own. I mean, I would say online gaming might be a little more stressful than regular just one person gaming, just because you have significant differences in skill. You have people that want to talk trash and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, if it gets a little stupid from what I've seen with the way people talk trash, whether they're winning or they're losing. So there's that. I think for me, I like to not play online any. As I used to play Street Fighter, I think 4 online, and I mean I could hang for a little bit, but then a couple wins under the belt. Next thing you know, you get that ass beat, and then that's it. And you're just like,
It'd
how in
be
the fuck
brutal too.
do that? What the hell just happened? Perfect. Oh, okay. That's what we're doing. So, I mean, there was that. And I mean, I played like Dragon Age and some RPGs and stuff like that. I like those when you get into the story and you get into the
Yeah.
lore. And I mean, it's challenging, but it's not at the same time, but it is. So that gets kind of interesting just to get engrossed in that story just as much as you are in playing the game. So I do appreciate that piece of it. And like I said, I've been playing StarCraft here and there. But I hate those missions where you got to like escort somebody or go do some shit.
Oh
And
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I hate those kind of missions where you don't get to build a base. Like I like to build a base and then just overwhelm. That's the way I like to play. And so I don't play it online either. I've been watching like online play. It's so different because it's so like, oh, you got to do this by this time, this by this. Eh, I'm just gonna stick with the one that I had and just have fun with that. So in like a lot of games for me, it doesn't get it doesn't get to a point where it could potentially reduce stress until I get to understand the mechanics, how the game works, how to work the controls and things like that. And that part gets to be on autopilot, and you can just focus on the game because in the beginning you just focus on okay, how do I kick, how do I punch, how do I shoot, how do I do a special
Yeah.
move, how do I all that shit. How do I stop walking against the wall and going where I need to go? So there's that. How do I adjust the cameras to adjust my perspective and all of that? I mean, that takes a little. I mean, because I'm not an avid gamer, it takes a little while for me. And then what sucks is if I play a game Like there was a game on the Switch that I was playing and I was getting pretty good at, and then I stopped playing, picked it up again. I was like, oh, what the hell? So that gets annoying because you got to learn it all over. So
Yeah.
that's kind of why I like the old games because it's kind of simple in mechanics, but it's hard as hell to play. I went and played the first Ninja Turtles for a little bit. I don't know why I did it to myself. I was so mad, but
Man, fuck this game.
right, right. So I mean, I think it. I think it can. I think it has the potential to reduce stress, but I think it also has the potential to increase stress, especially if you take the game super, super, super serious. Because there are those people that act like every game is money on the line because they can't stand losing. I mean, they got participation trophies going up and can't stand losing. So I think that's an issue too. It's not really. It doesn't reduce stress if you're on a heightened sense of stress because you don't want to lose. Like if you're throwing shit in the TV, throwing PTV or whatever. You see them pictures online all the time where like somebody gets mad and chucks the controller at their flat screen and then broke the flat screen and now they looking stupid because they ain't got a flat screen game anymore because they got mad for a second. I think in those cases you have to maybe play another game. Go play like I don't know Mario Party or something like that. Just chill out. But, but yeah, I mean I guess that's ultimately all I got is it can be just be careful.
Yeah. One thing you said about the sore losing and shit. That's why I teach them young, man. Like right now it's Kevion. I did Dre the same way, Keontae the same
Mm-hmm.
way. Y'all want to play the game with me? Okay. I'm not gonna baby you. I'm gonna beat the fuck
Mm-hmm.
out you in whatever we playing. I'm gonna beat the hell out you. Okay. You six and you want to play Madden? All right. The score is 89 and fucking nothing. And you crying. And I'm like, what you crying for? Win, win. Like that
Mm-hmm.
happens with Kevion now playing fucking wrestling, man.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be fine for the first L, but then he'll do a rematch. And then that's when he'll get pissed off. He'll leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Like he'd be really pissed off, crying. This game is cheating. It's like, hey, take your L like a man, son. Take it. But I say that to say this because I was that kid too playing you
I
fucking
was close.
Street Fighter, and that's how I learned. So I'm just teaching my kids the same fucking way that I fucking learned. Ain't no fucking mercy. You just gonna get your ass whooped until you get fucking better. Me and Tyler did the same shit to Trayshawn and fucking Madden. Trayshawn was like
Mm-hmm.
8 getting fucking mad as fuck because we were beating the fuck up out of him and fucking
Mm-hmm.
Madden, man. It's just fucking ridiculous. Fucking Tekken. Same fucking thing. I sit your ass in the corner and just wear your ass out. You won't let me do nothing. Well, you gotta fight harder, son. I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell you.
Oh yeah,
But
I get watched and taken.
that's just how Dre and Kevion is. Keontae, like I said, this motherfucker act like you to his fucking core. If you next time you're
Don't worry,
around,
there,
just
boy.
sit down and have a fucking conversation with your nephew, and it's gonna be like you talking to your goddamn self. I
Mm-hmm.
promise you it is. Cause I be like, fuck, man, shut up, Lamar. We do that shit all the fucking time. Shut up, Lamar. God damn it.
Give
But
us an example
oh, let me
in
see.
gaming.
Let me see. In gaming, he was like, basically he'll break it down to its core. Like that doesn't even make any sense how that even works. Like that does how does that even work? Okay, yeah, that's how it works. I really don't care though, so it really doesn't even matter anyway. Shut up, Lamar. Just shut up. God damn it. Like yeah, I whooped your ass, boy. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't even matter. Moving on. Like man, fuck you,
Oh, that's
son.
great. Hey, ain't nothing worse than somebody beat you and they be hype about it and you're like,
And you
oh,
don't care. Yeah, because
oh.
that's what he does. He does not care at all. He don't. He just all right, all right, all right. He don't care. Teach me on, man, if you want to get into gaming.
Yeah,
And just speaking of gaming, it's starting to be a lot of money. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's trying to bring like a gaming course to like HBCUs and high
mm-hmm.
schools and shit. Like they do some real serious ass gaming competitions and stuff like that, trying to give kids another well kids and everybody else another avenue to make some bread because
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of bread in the gaming industry now. And he's trying to develop a course that they could
Mm-hmm.
take to actually game and shit. I cannot remember that dude's name. I think he was on like the Breakfast Club, I want to say, but I think that's really fucking dope.
That
It
is pretty
was
dope.
either It was either Breakfast Club or the Yee Show or something. He was doing one of those, but he promotes gaming and he has like all these contracts and partners, and he goes to different
Mhm.
HBCUs and shit, and does the damn thing, man. I like I said, I can't remember his name.
I can't. I'm
Um,
gonna look it up.
yeah, look it up. But he's doing some dope shit, and I'm like, that'd be a dope
Okay.
ass little, other than financial planning and shit. That'd be some dope ass curriculum for those kids who just don't feel like they fit in, or what I'm saying, their grades ain't the greatest, or they don't play sports and nothing like that. That's another fucking avenue for these kids out here to be successful
Mhm.
at doing something that they'll love to do. So I think that's
Mhm.
really dope.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the time again for that accessory check-in, brother. How's your smoke? How's your drink? Time to take that wrap off, ain't it?
It's getting close. Yeah, and that's the cool thing about blackbirds. They always had a little black bird where you can put a wrapper on. So one of
Oh,
the
that's that
small
Jack.
details.
That's the Jack doll, bro.
Jackdaw. That's what it is. The font is kind of hard to read, but yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm not a big Connecticut guy, so I mean, it's a Connecticut. Construction's good. Flavors in Connecticut. Um, yeah, she's okay. The Infinity bottle, I guess, because I picked some of the bourbons are weaker, so it's a little mild for me. So I guess between that and the Connecticut, it's a mild night tonight. So I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is what it is. So yeah. That.
Word.
How about you?
Uh, the vodka's the vodka, man. It's not bad. The cigar is pretty good, man. I'm really enjoying this one. The only thing about it is pairing it with the vodka. It makes the vodka kind of bitter. But
Hmm.
um, other than that, man, it's a good cigar, man. I'm really enjoying it. I definitely add these to my two smoke lists along with Man of War, Padron, Placencia, the one I had last week. Um, yeah, I would
I told
definitely
you
add
like
this
it.
to the list. Yeah, it's a good cigar though. I'm
I knew
enjoying
you
it,
like it. Cool.
and I made the right decision by doing a punch instead of a motherfucking just
Mhm.
cutting the bitch. So good decision.
I actually did a punch when I got the lighter working. You got a punch on the bottom.
Mm.
It's my first punch in like years.
I'm a fan of punch, but you can't punch every fucking cigar though.
No, you can't. You can't. I mean, I'm a beat that guy. So, but punch was okay. It wasn't too bad. It was fun.
Indeed, indeed.
All right, everybody. So I know there's probably supposed to be like an apostrophe or something that someone, but that's okay. Um, so when Casey put it on the list, I was like, damn, I want to talk about this. I'm waiting until it catches up and it gets far enough so I can binge a few episodes. But man, everybody kept talking about it and everybody kept talking about it. And it was starting to give me feelings of like Jujutsu Kaisen or all the popular anime where like you better watch and keep up or you're gonna be out the loop and spoiled because
Yeah.
everybody's talking about how amazing it is. From IGN to different review scores, I think it got like an 8, 9 out of 10. I'm like, y'all rating shit on the second episode. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just binge through it real quick. So we watched the first 2 episodes that were out. We watched the third episode that came out on Wednesday, and we are all caught up. And what do you think about it?
Well, first, let me say I just watched the episode in a quarter so far because I started jumping back into Jujutsu Kaisen, so that kind of took away uh, a lot of my time. And then I started watching Mash Slave, Muscles and Magic, finishing the first season of that. Another amazing anime, by the way. But from what I've seen so far, I was just like, wow, because I'm not the big, I'm not big on comic books and shit. But I'm like, damn. Jean pregnant? What the fuck? They killed Charles? No, I miss my nigga Charles, y'all. Like, goddamn, they killed Professor X. The fuck? Like
Mm-hmm.
the way I like because what I was anticipating was them just doing the '90s version over. But when I seen that it
Mm-hmm.
was a continuation, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, this is fucking amazing the way that shit is done, man. Like the anime, I mean the animation, I got over it. At first, I was like,
It's
man,
a little, yeah, yeah.
it's real. This is real, like kid cartoonish fucking animation.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, I got over that shit, man. And it's like great, man. I'm curious on where the story's gonna go with the whole Magneto and Rogue and Gambit fucking triangle shit and fucking
I completely forgot about that in the
like
comics too.
yeah, like I'm curious to see where that's gonna go. What they're gonna do about the baby. I was also just thinking like future wise, like what what kind of fucking awesome ass powers is this baby gonna fucking have? Like, is it gonna be
I
able to
can't spoil it for
don't spoil it for me, please, because I'm gonna go back and watch it.
you.
Because I don't think my
Man.
Disney Plus is canceled yet, because I just canceled it, but I'm probably gonna bring it back. Anyway, um, yeah, I think I'm gonna bring it back. But
You might want
yeah,
to
that
for
one.
that.
And then one thing that I really, really enjoyed about it so far that you didn't see in the original ones was Cyclops' use of his fucking power. Like he was
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
fucking diverse with the way he used his fucking power. I was like, wow, man, because normally he just uh, uh, and then that's fucking it. But he using that shit to fucking lower himself to the ground and all types of fucking ill ass fucking shit, man. So I was like, yeah, yeah. And then people's pissed off about fucking Morph. I honestly think it was perfect.
I like it
I
too.
honestly
Yeah.
think it was perfect, perfect how they did fucking Morph. I don't really care about Rogue's cakes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just that those are for them weirdos out of there that's upset about a cartoon character losing their fucking ass. You fucking weirdos. Um, and then how Storm
Okay.
came in. Like I said, I only finished all the way through the first episode, but after the first
Okay.
episode, Storm came in and he was like, "Bring the thunder, whatever the fuck he said, the
Mm-hmm.
storm." And she came in that bitch like, I'm about to fuck all of y'all up. She freezing every fucking thing. I said, God damn, Storm. And it was, and then the fucking little robots and shit was like, something, something threat, high level
Mm-hmm.
threat. Oh shit, she's gonna,
Omega level. Yeah.
oh, hell yeah. I'm like, go, sister. That's right. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. And then how the Jubilee is now the mentor to the other kid that was
Yeah.
her beforehand,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Because when we first watched when Jubilee in that time frame, that was the same time I had that one cassette tape that I got from the little bookstore shit back at elementary school. It was around that fucking time frame, man. But it's really dope how everything is fucking set up on that. I think they did an amazing job after I got over the animation. I think the story is gonna continue to be fucking amazing. And god damn, they killed Professor X. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see it. Like I said, maybe it's in the comments, and maybe you can speak on that some more. But
Okay.
for me, I was just like, no, they kill X. Hey, Bishop, go back and get that motherfucker, though, bro. Like, go back and get him. Stop bullshitting. But yeah, that shit was fucking amazing, man. They did a really really good job with that, and I was really impressed. You sir.
So let me first say that I put this topic on today because I was hoping that you would catch up and have caught up since you put it on there, and we could talk spoilers because oh shit, the things that I want to talk about that we cannot talk about right now because you haven't caught up because oh man, just a little bit that they tease us so far, it is like glorious. So let me go back a little bit. So first of all, I think we'll do my characters first and then talk about it all together.
Mm.
Wolverine, he's just kind of chilling right now. Beast, he's kind of chilling. He's doing all the science stuff. Um, Kim was like, "When Jean Grey gonna faint? Because you know if Jean Grey's in here using her powers, she's gonna faint." And she's not wrong, but you have to wait to see that. Um, let's see what else. What else? Let me see. Jean Grey, Cyclops. Like I've never been a Cyclops fan before, even though I read the comics too. I mean, even during his stint as a villain in the comics, I've never really been a fan of him. He does. I think he kills Xavier once in the comics too. I think I saw that scene, but that was when I was getting out of comics again. So I don't know the context. I don't know if he actually killed him or if it was an actor or whatever. But there's that. Let's see. I love how he used his powers, like you said. That scene where they're when the airplane is crashing and
Yeah.
everybody like they're looking like, oh, this ain't even a problem. It's light work. Storm and Rogue look at each other like, yeah, we got everybody. And then damn Cyclops is falling like he just need an espresso or something because he's just chilling and he's like, y'all good? Everybody good?
I
Then then he
Ugh.
just like, oh, that shit was so cool. Like if
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
just
watch
really
it,
dope.
but to see that scene, like they put some respect on Cyclops' name for
Yeah,
real in this one.
because I didn't like
Even
him. I
that's
never did.
no,
I thought
no,
it was
most
kind
people
of
didn't. Even in the movies, they didn't really care for him because they've always pitched him up. And then when you saw him fighting, um, I think that's in the first episode too. So I think you're good. So you see him fighting in close quarters with his powers and like using his beam
yeah,
to push him back and slide
yeah,
back. Like,
That shit was dope.
damn, that shit was nice. And then when they took his glasses off and they were like, stupid.
Yeah. Because normally when they take his glasses off, he's like, "Oh no,
No,
no!" Got his
no.
eyes
Right,
closed and shit. But he
right,
was
right,
like, "Wrong again, bitch!" Bow. I was like,
right.
"Shit."
Yes, sir. Oh man, so let's see who else. Bishop, I like that Bishop is around. Bishop is always cool for me. So that was a pleasant surprise. Morph, I kind of think, and I was reading it somewhere too. Morph is gonna kind of be that fan service character, and he's gonna transform into like all the characters that you remember from the old one, and that's kind of cool. Just seeing like, oh, we got a little bit of this character and a little bit of this character, and then you'd be like, oh shit, they there, but oh, it's Morph. Okay, cool.
Mm,
And then I kind of like how they make him look because if you know what Morph's been through, it kind of makes him like a blank slate, and then he can kind of go from anything to anything. So that's
right.
cool. I ain't got no problems with that. I mean, I think again, like people talked about, I think they said he's non-binary or whatever the case may be, and people made a big stink about it
It don't even
again.
matter.
Like I always say, people get so mad about it before it actually happens, and once you get into the story, no one cares.
Yeah, it don't make
It
a fuck at
doesn't
all.
matter. It just doesn't. But I like him so far. Um, let's see, who else am I missing? Jubilee was Jubilee. Um, Rogue, that was cool. Kim was funny because she was like, "Yeah, she definitely ain't got no case," but and that was kind of no, we were kind of chuckling about that. But not that anybody was mad, but it was just funny. Um, am I missing? I know who I'm not, who I haven't said because I'm saving her for last. But I think that's everybody who I want to talk about. Magneto's animation, he looks a little funny to me. I
hmm
don't
hmm
necessarily like how he looks. It just looks a little weird.
I saw a meme.
Um,
I can't remember what they said he looked like in the meme, but it was funny.
yeah, you have to show it to me if you can find it. And now, I guess since I can't remember who else is in there, if anybody else is in there, Storm, Storm. Like, there's been a few moments in like comic book movies where I like truly nerd out and get like chill.
Mm.
One was there's a couple scenes in the first Black Panther where it happened. And when she came in that scene and she was talking that shit she be talking
Yeah,
before she come in and use her powers, I was like,
yeah,
Kim, I am over here with chill, yo, because this shit is so cold. And then they had the original voice actors too, so that was awesome.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man, it was so amazing. And I was even like, man, I don't know about the Mohawk. I know she did it in the future times, but I was like, I don't even care.
But it fits. It fits.
If you don't even again, you make a big fuss about it beforehand, but then it don't even matter once you get to it. So yes,
Right.
Storm, amazing, amazing. And I can't talk about Storm anymore after the segment because you haven't seen it. Damn, you need to see it and call me. Once you watch the episodes, go watch the episodes tomorrow. You retire, you ain't got shit to do. Okay, call.
Got
Yeah.
you.
So now let's talk. I hate that. I think he's the director, producer. They just fired him instead for creative differences. I think they've got 2 seasons, but man, I hope they work that out and bring him back. Doing good
He
stuff.
made a fucking
Doing good
masterpiece.
stuff. Doing good stuff, man. I mean, it's one of those where you know it's somebody who grew up watching X Men. I guess X Men '92, the original X Men,
Yeah,
and appreciated and loved it just like everybody else did, even to like the opening and like having the song. The scenes are almost shot for shot
mm,
recreations of the original, with I mean exceptions of course, because you know the new animation, different characters, and all that
yeah.
stuff. It's so good.
He did great.
Like I don't. It's been a long time. I mean, there's very few Western animations that get you excited. This is one of those. It's gonna
Yeah,
be now. It's early, so I don't want to like sing all his praises too soon. But if they keep going with the same energy that they are going now, wow. Um, yeah.
I'm sure they
Wait till you
will.
figure out. Let me know if you figure out who the baby is,
Interesting. Okay.
because I knew. Because have you made some baby and born yet?
No.
Okay. So once they gave the name of the baby, I was like, oh yeah, I know where they're going with all this. Okay, got this part, got this part, got this part. But it's one of
Interesting.
those where if you don't know, it's cool. If you know, it's even cooler. It's like, I see what they do. I see what I like that. So yes, X Men '97. I recommend it if you got Disney Plus. If you know somebody that's got Disney Plus, go watch that. Go watch it. Especially if you watch the original, go watch that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. And I think I put my cigar down and talked about that. But it's great. Like,
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go in there and finish. Like I said, I saw like a episode and a quarter. Like I stopped
mhm,
right when Magneto was going to court and he was out there protesting, and I cut it off, did some shit, and I cut on Jujutsu Kaisen and was stuck right
mhm.
fucking there.
I
I
mean, that's
did
fair.
cancel,
I give you that.
I did cancel my Disney Plus subscription. It ain't gonna run out just yet, so I can at least catch up, and then it's
Mhm.
definitely coming. I'm definitely gonna get that shit back. Definitely gonna get it back. Budget cuts, man. Gotta gotta
Oh, I
cut some,
understand. I respect it.
but it's
Yeah,
coming
man.
back. I think I'm gonna do the bundle. I think the bundle's probably gonna be worth it. So I think I'm gonna switch
Mhm.
everything, bundle everything up, and get it back going. But hell yeah, man. So far they did an excellent fucking job, like edge of the seat type shit. Like I was kind of like, oh, it's out, but do I really give a fuck? Like
Mhm.
I was like, hell no. Then I was like, shit, I'm about to eat. Let me watch something real quick. Let me try this X-Men shit. And I was
See, I think soon as that music comes in, Kim was like, "Wait a minute, that's the music, right?" Like, yes, yes.
hey, 11 o'clock Saturday, or was it 11:30?
I think it was I can't remember.
No, it was
11,
11:30
11.
when it
Yeah,
went off.
okay,
Soul
11.
Train came on.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yep, yep. And then after Soul
You're
Train, it was just
absolutely
some
right.
random ass movie.
Yeah, you're right. Oh man, you're right. Stand up, take
Yep.
that. Wow,
Man,
that
don't
takes me
it,
back. I mean,
motherfucker,
and
we
that's
old.
nostalgia done right. Yes, we are.
Yeah,
That's okay.
they did
Nostalgia
that.
done
They
right.
did that.
Yes,
They did
yes,
that.
they did. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. If y'all fans of X
Mhm.
Men, if y'all seen the movies and never seen the cartoon or whatever, go watch it, man. Go watch it. You might, if you never seen the fucking cartoon version at all, you might want to start with that first and then go into it because you might be missing a little something. I
I think it helps. I don't think you have to, but I think it helps. I'm actually thinking about going back and rewatching it, just because. But
hey, I might, like I said, I'm retired. I ain't got shit to do. I don't start
yeah.
school till June. Hell,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
hell yeah. So y'all let us know what you think. Uh, good, bad, ugly, whatever you want to put in the comments as far as X-Men 97. Let us know what y'all think, man. If y'all ain't checked it out yet, man, check it out. If you think
I'm gonna say
if you're on the fence,
if you gonna mention a spoiler in the comments, mention that it's a spoiler first. I'm
yeah,
fine with it. You can spoil the shit out of it for me because I'll be caught up. We watch it on Wednesdays when it comes out, so we
I
good.
don't care. I'll watch it anyway.
Well, I'm gonna do you like you do me with Demon Slayer. So wait till this segment's over. Oh, it's about to be over.
Fuck, motherfucker, punk ass. Yeah, yeah, bitch. Yeah, sons of cousins of bitches. That's what you are, sir.
All right, everybody. On your screen right now is a picture of the characters that are going to be in the new Good Times remake. So I saw the trailer last week. I said, "What the hell?" And normally I talk about people that don't wait until the show that don't wait until the show comes out before they pass judgment. There was enough in that trailer that I was like, you know what, I'm breaking my own rule and passing judgment. So now I thought I'd talk to you because I sent it to you as soon as I finished watching the trailer. I sent it to you to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about one the Good Times remake and them doing the remake like it appears to have the elements that it has from the trailer?
Um, well, first, I just want to say I did see the trailer prior to you sending it, and I was like, "The fuck is this really like they
Mm-hmm.
doing something based off of Good Times, Good Times?" But it's not even really a remake. They kind of did. They borrowed told fucking Good Times basically because that's supposed to be like James Evans' son or some shit like that.
Okay.
Um, I don't honestly I don't know. I don't me personally with something like this, I don't want to pass judgment too quick. It looks really fucking dumb and stereotypical as fuck on you know what I'm saying on the outside, but I actually want to watch it just to see where it's gonna go. I don't even know if that's supposed to be James or I mean fucking JJ or fucking Michael, first of all.
Yeah.
Now that they say oh my
I was
because I
hoping the
heard
thumbs
the
down was gonna pop up. It didn't
so I
pop up
was
though.
hoping You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna watch that because once I, you know what I'm saying, I watched it and it was like, oh, my daddy James Evans always said blah 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 while he riding around with fucking Texas. I mean, it could be fucking ass and it could piss us. I don't, and I said it in my my episode y'all see Sunday. I don't like using the fucking word woke really, but for the really pro black type of people that really don't care for our people being the stereotypes to be shown as loudly as they be shown on certain platforms. If they do it like that, it's gonna piss me the fuck off. But at the other on the
Mhm.
other hand, it could be something amazing. It could be the highly melanated family guy in disguise. We don't know yet. I really wanna see what it's gonna fucking I want to see what it's gonna be like. I don't really care for them to just they just kind of popped out the blue with this one, in my opinion. And on
Mhm.
top of that, don't too many people even know Good Times as a whole. Like our generation, yeah, you know what I'm saying. We remember the picture and shit, you know what I'm saying. The damn, damn, damn. But the people like right under us and shit, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people aren't going to really gravitate to it because they're not really going to understand the dynamics of the whole show and also the seriousness of it. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Highly melanated people out here struggling, trying to make fucking ends meet. Whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop. And they're gonna make a joke out of it. Like I don't even know who the creators are. I don't know what their names are. I don't know what they fucking look like. I want to see who the creators
Mhm.
of this shit is gonna be, but I do want to check it out just to see what it's gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is it gonna
Mhm.
be like just ratchet and stereotypical through the whole fucking time, or like I said, shit could be fucking hilarious and be the new fucking Family Guy? We don't fucking know. But
Mhm.
honestly, as of right now, when I fucking see it, I'm like, oh man, they could have kept that shit. They could have kept that shit completely. And if they do
Mhm.
do it, and I do watch it, which I what I don't want to be repetitive, which I see being repetitive in that shit, is the damn, damn, damn. I see them doing that a lot,
Mhm.
and that shit will fucking annoy me, and I really want to fucking
Mhm.
watch it. So my the motivation to make something like this is what I'm fucking curious about. Because you see the trailer, the kids are fucking ratchet as fuck. You see it, but at the same time, it's kind of like how times are right now. I mean, with the kids and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So it's gonna be a real curious watch. I think we should revisit this after it comes out and
Sure.
do this again just to see what we think about it. Watch maybe 1 or 2 episodes and revisit it. But it could be a flop. It could be fucking amazing, or it could be some shit to make fucking Caucasian people like, yeah, I have black friends. I can relate to that. Huh? It's like good times, huh? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It could be like some shit like that. So I
Mhm.
don't know. I just want to see it. I am going to do some research to see who actually created the shit. And honestly and truly, if it's some Caucasian people who created the shit, I'm not even going to watch it. What you think?
So one of the things I did say, I think from the executive producer line or writer line, one of the lines, Seth Rogen's name was on there. I saw that.
Seth
So
MacFarlane, the Family Guy guy.
it was Seth MacFarlane. Okay, I thought I saw Seth Rogen, so I have to look at that again. That makes me feel a little bit better about some of the comedy, just a little
Right,
bit.
right. That's why I said
But
it might turn out to be the next
okay.
Family Guy.
But see, my issue with it is, I mean, unless you're going to give it like the Simpsons approach, where everybody's like basic, but then Lisa is the genius. I mean, because I
Mm-hmm.
think the young lady and the young lady character, I think she's I guess a little more woke, if you
Right.
will, from the bits that I saw. I'm not a fan of the baby borderline drug dealer or whatever the hell he's doing with himself. I'm not a fan, man. Like I don't need anything. Now, I could be wrong, and I hope I am wrong. I really do hope I am wrong. I'm tired of seeing shit with like negative stereotypes. Like, I don't need that at all. I don't
Right.
want to support that. Don't want to feed into that anymore. Um, all this shit. Because I mean, you saw guns, you saw drugs, you saw overly sexualized characters.
Scammers.
Forget in the trailer, scammers. You saw all that shit in the 2 minute trailer, and I was like, why would you do that? Unless you're gonna like totally flip the script and subvert it or whatever, and that's what I'm kind of hoping for. But I don't know if because it's done on like Netflix and it's not like if it were like a YouTube show, I would maybe give it a little more credit because you could have a little more freedom. But because it's a Netflix show, I feel like it's going to go for that lowest common denominator and not
I
really
did.
try to really do anything smart. And that's what bothers me. I mean, it's in the projects in Chicago, I think it was. And that bothers me so much. And like you said, with the damn, I feel like that's gonna come out every few minutes, and it's gonna be like, damn. See, you did it. You did the thing, right?
Hmm.
That's cool, right? That's what y'all want to see from Good Times, right? Yeah. Um,
Right.
and that's what I'm not looking forward to. You brought up watching it and then kind of reflecting on it once an episode is out. I'm down for that. I think it comes out in a week or two, so we can
Yeah.
do that and maybe revisit this topic in a couple weeks and see. We just right now giving our initial thoughts based on the trailer, which I usually don't do, but I felt strongly enough seeing it, and I was like, "Come on, man! In the current day and time, that is not the shit we need at all.
But that
I'd
shit
rather
gonna be number one watch. Watch. I
Oh, I
guarantee you.
know it is. Well, see,
Guarantee.
the problem is you're gonna have those people that's like, oh, let's see what the colors is doing, and then you're gonna have those people that's gonna hate watch it, and then you're gonna have those people that don't mind that lowest common denominator, base, ratchet, entertainment. I mean, there's a whole huge market for that, and nothing against like your sexy reds and all that kind of music out there. That's the shit that's popping right now.
Yeah.
And if it's, I mean, and you talk, I think it had like what the baby, little baby, and baby in a car as babies. Yeah, that's not even funny.
No, it's not.
So yeah,
It's
so
actually really fucking cheesy.
yeah, it is. It is. So I feel like it's gonna go. I mean, from the trailer and what I felt, it feels like it's going for the lowest common denominator. I hope that it doesn't. I really do, but it just seems like it's gonna be real base, and I'm not excited about that at all. It's not anything we need. Um, yeah, it's just if it goes the way it's pretending to go or it's trending towards, it's not a benefit at all. Again, I hope I'm wrong. I really do. There would be nothing better in a couple weeks just to come back and do an episode and be like, yo,
Shit was pretty
that
good.
shit you hit the nail on the head. I see what y'all are doing. I respect
Yeah.
that. But knowing that it's on Netflix, I'm not as confident. Just yeah, not. I really. So, I mean, that's really all I got. Let us know if y'all saw the trailer, if you're gonna watch it, if you're excited about it. Let us know what y'all.
Yeah, most definitely, man. And then just one last thing. Long as it's if it's something to where it's showing, okay, the dad is struggling, but he's trying to make it type shit. You know what I'm saying? To come up type shit. I'm with
Mhm,
that. I can feel that. You
mhm,
know what I'm saying? That
mhm,
has some positivity to it. But if it's just
mhm,
all scamming and bullshit and dare I say hijinks, then I don't want to fucking watch that shit. Like
mhm,
that's not what my mindset is at. I wouldn't even want my children to watch it. I know my older ones will probably fucking watch it, but
mhm,
I wouldn't want my children to fucking watch that shit at all. And I hope the narrative of the show promotes something more than just uh wanton stupidity. Basically,
mhm,
just ratchet shit like twerking
mhm,
and uh like you said, the baby selling drugs and shit like that, which they could like I said, it might that it kind of looks like they trying to turn this shit into the Black Family Guy, what Cleveland
mhm.
show was supposed to be, but Cleveland flopped.
Yeah,
So they
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
do it fucking again and make it more. But
Mhm,
we'll see,
yeah,
man. Like I said, we're gonna revisit that shit and see what happens. Now because I wasn't gonna watch it at all, to be honest, but
mhm,
now
yeah. Neither was
just just to see it, not even just for content either, because we don't do this shit just for likes. You know what I'm saying? Just
I. Mhm,
I'm curious now just to see what it's gonna be, man.
mhm,
Because I'm really about the uplifting of our people and all that other shit. And I don't like shit like that to further have white people fetishize about, you know what I'm saying, how black people are and everything like that. I can't fucking stand
mhm.
that shit. So maybe it'll be great, maybe it'll suck, but we'll see.
Yeah. The one thing that gives me a little bit of hope is I think the young lady is voiced by I can never remember her name, but she was in Blackish. She was the younger sister.
Hmm.
She's what's her name? Masai
The one with
something.
the glasses.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
she
yeah, yeah, I know what
usually
you're talking
makes good choices in the
about. Yeah,
entertainment product she's in. So
she's done well.
that's that's the only thing that gives me a little bit off. So I guess time will tell. We'll see in a couple weeks.
We'll see. Definitely
Yep.
worth watching. Yes, sir. It's the final one, man. It's the final accessory check in, bro. So, how's your drink? How's your smoke?
Um, just okay. Sometimes I find with the infinity bottles, you gotta let them sit for a little bit. Sometimes you even gotta shake them up a little bit to let those whiskeys mix up. Um, it's just okay. Like I said, it's a little weaker than I was expecting. And the cigar again, this is a mild steak, basically. And that's not my wheelhouse, so not really a fan of that. But the cigar itself, I mean, for somebody, I'm sure it could be their favorite cigar, but it's just not my jam. I mean, nothing against it. Like it's not disgusting or anything by that means. And I always hate doing this because I like Blackbird cigars, and I like a lot of their cigars that they have.
Mm.
This, I guess, just wouldn't be one of my favorites. And that's just because of my palate, not necessarily in cigar itself. So, what about you,
Well, the vodka was the vodka. The bitterness taste left, thankfully.
man?
Um,
Yeah.
and the actual cigar, man, that motherfucker's a slow creeper, boy. Because I'm feeling pretty fucking good
hmm
right now,
hmm
man. Just fucking
How much you
relaxing.
got left?
That shit gone, man. I had like about this much left when I was about to put it out. But
Okay.
yeah, that shit was a good cigar, man. I enjoyed that. It was something I'm feeling real good right now. So it was a good cigar, bro. Like
That's always good.
I definitely smoke another one of those, man. It didn't pair right in like the middle of it, but when I got to the end, like the
Mm-hmm.
bitterness of the vodka, or whatever, I don't know what the hell happened. It was weird as fuck, but the bitterness left and it started to pair right near the end of the cigar. So that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Cool, man. Cool. All right, man. You got anything else for the people before we wrap up?
Just my beard is getting very luxurious. My afro is in the ugly stages right now, so my hair is coming along. Fuck y'all in the comments ahead of time. But no, seriously, man, y'all just uh just be safe, man. Just be safe,
I'm sorry, you have a beard.
man. You see this luxurious motherfucker right here, man. This shit sexy right here. Go get my beard oil and shit this weekend. Goddamn it.
You over here looking like a damn drummer for a band that covers the restaurants and shit.
No, I do poetry, bro. I do poetry.
You,
I do
you
poetry.
might you might do a little spoken word. That's right. That's right. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Well, all right, I don't have anything. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Episode 117 in the books. If you're watching X-Men, let us know. If you're gonna watch the Good Times remake, let us know. There's a couple other videos popping up on the screen right now. Take a look at those or the previous episodes. If there's anything you want to hear us talk about, let me know. And episode 117 in the books. We out.
Yeah.